Okay, I cracked the code. I have to share this with you. I have cracked the code. You don't know. You don't know. But I'm here to tell you. Whew. You know that discombobulated feeling that you get as an entrepreneur? I'm out of breath. That feeling that you get when you feel a little cray-cray because you feel like you don't know what you're doing. Because you don't know what you're doing. Are you listening? I figured it out. I cracked the code. I am literally here to share it with you. You are going to love me for this. You know that discombobulated feeling that you get because you are an entrepreneur where you don't know what you're doing. And I'm only talking to the newbies out here. Okay, the people that are just trying to figure it out. All of you that are making your millions, we see you. We're coming. We're catching up. But for the newbies, your year one, year two, maybe year three, I'm not there yet. That discombobulated feeling, that sense of confusion, that state of madness, the ups and downs, it's all a part of the process. I know you didn't know it was going to be so easy. You had no idea it was going to be so simple. It is all about the process. It is a part of it. It is a part of it. So I got this phone call this week from one of my other business friends. And she's like, Shireen, I feel discombobulated. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing and I need your help. I need you to help me through this because you understand. I had to stop and listen. And as she was going through her woes, and I was giving my feedback, suggestion, and experience, a light bulb went off. It's actually all a part of it. That discombobulated feeling where you just don't know what you're doing. That's actually your path to figuring out what to do. So we're done. That's the podcast. That's it. Last week, there were things that I was really trying to figure out, but like obsessed with, right? Like I have a new system, a new CRM, and I'm trying to like figure certain apps out within the CRM so I can be more efficient. And damn, it was taking so long. It was taking so long, and I just didn't know what I was doing. And it's the littlest thing. And now part of it is because the system was not like, some parts of the system is not intuitive, right? We're not calling things out here, but some parts could be done a little better because I was in product. I understand the way certain things can flow, certain things should work. I'm literally like, okay, so can we make this a little bit more intuitive? I'm not trying to go and use another system because I purchased this one that's going to have the all-encompassing and I want to use it. I should not have to use something else. But as I was obsessing on how to do certain things and it was taking so long, I did as much as I possibly could. Couldn't understand why it wasn't saving properly. Couldn't understand what this one error was that was holding me back. I walked away and I did not feel that great. I walked away from it and I didn't feel that great. And I actually started feeling like, my confession on my podcast is going to be, I take too damn long. I take so long to do things. I cannot help it. I take so long to do things. Some of it is because it's painful. Some of it is because it's tedious. Some of it is because it's nagging. Some of it. I wouldn't change it for anything. Some of it makes me feel crazy, but it's all a part of the process. And after I walked away and I came back, my thought process was, how do I simplify this to get it done? Because I do remember when I started out my career many, many years ago, one of my colleagues said to me, the show must go on. Just because you can't figure something out does not mean that the whole process and the show stops. We will keep it pushing. We have deadlines. We have other things to do. So while I'm sitting here obsessing for hours and hours on end about something, or if I don't feel like doing something, or if I don't understand something, or if I'm feeling absolutely crazy about something, the show still needs to go on. So for me as a business owner, I really needed to keep it simple, stupid. That whole KISS model that I learned many years ago in elementary school. And that's the only way things would keep pushing. I do not need to have the most complex solution. I just need to get it done. So that was what I kind of walked away with when I came back, or thought of at some point, was how can I get this done at the most simplest form? And of course, I still had to look into that, look into how to do it. I had an idea of what the plan B could be, but I was being stubborn on the first day. And I think yesterday I figured it out. I looked into it and I got it done. Not only did I get it done, I got it done. I sent it out. It's been accepted and I felt good. And I went to bed last night feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm finally getting to work on my business, not just in my business. Like, it's not like I wasn't doing it before. Okay, this episode, I don't even know what I'm calling it as yet, but I think I might call it confessions. Maybe, I don't know. So let's sit back a bit. The confession is, there's things I realize I do not like doing. And I don't know if it's I don't like doing it or I'm ready to delegate it to someone else, parts of the business. And I actually do like the fact that I learned how to do certain things. And I like that I understand what I want and how I want it. And I like the idea of paying someone else to do it. So I don't need to feel as crazy. And I think the important part for me, experiencing it, is so I understand how I can also support my team as they start doing this work, right? I understand it. I can coach a bit. And when I was coming to this realization, I think yesterday, I was thinking about some of my previous directors. Some of the previous directors that I worked with, they would do things and then pass it off, like delegate it. But they had a base understanding of how to do things. And I wouldn't say a base. They had a great knowledge of how to do things. Great knowledge, because they had been doing it for so long. And I know me, throughout my career, I would get bored easily. So I would learn how to do something. And as soon as I know how to do it, I am ready to move on from it. But this has been different in my journey, this part of my business, because we're not just talking about something digital. And that's what I know. I know digital products. We are talking about we are talking a little bit of digital. We're talking hardware, software, time-consuming work. But the vision of that time-consuming work is what I want. And some people really enjoy some of that. So we hire. I don't know if that's what I want to talk about on this episode. I feel a little discombobulated right now. But I don't think this is going to be a long conversation or a long episode. I just want you to know that confusion, the things that you shy away from, the things that you do not like doing or you don't know how to do because it makes you feel uncomfortable, you just need to figure out a way to simplify the process. And a part of being a business owner is coming to that clarity, but also That's a part of your growth. Yeah, that's a part of your growth. That's been a part of my growth. I think that sometimes we're not actually ready to do certain things that we want to do. Like, we're not ready to hire. We're not ready to learn our numbers. We're not ready to be in front of the camera, to be on social media, to post on social media. We're not ready. But it's probably because we're so busy overthinking things, and we're causing probably more confusion than we actually need to have. So, okay, talking to another business owner, multiple business owners this week. I was speaking to multiple business owners this week, and a lot of them don't like looking at their numbers. And I'm going to give you a confession. When I was doing my previous business, I did not like looking at the numbers. Do you want to know why? Because I wasn't making enough. Let's be honest. Sometimes we don't want to look at our numbers, not just because it confuses us, because we feel like we should be making more money. But if we don't look at our numbers, how do we course correct? How do we make changes to maybe how we're charging? How do we make changes to percentages? How do we make charges to the discounts that we offer? Today on my live, I was talking about how I pulled a card, one of the cards, I can't find it now. And the card was asking, what do you feel uncomfortable with, or what do you find hard to say no to? And my response was kind of like, I feel I have a challenge with not offering a discount. Like, if someone cannot afford a service, I kind of want to give them a discount because I want you to have the service. It's not necessarily a no, but sometimes I find when I am trying to offer something to a client and they talk about like budget restraints, I find it challenging to stop offering a discount because I want them to have the service. So getting better at saying no, but like I will want to
Saying
say
no to the discounts.
girl, like why am I offering a discount that nobody asked for? Why am
Can I say
offering
something on that?
wait,
So
but
the
why
lady,
am I offering
oh, go
why
ahead.
am I offering a discount to something that they could just kind of like figure out how to pay for? Like why am I putting it out there and then feeling bad about it after? Because like why am I discounting my service? But that's crazy. That's crazy. You don't always have to offer a discount in your business. First of all, we're like devaluing the service or the product by constantly having it discounted. You don't see things forever on sale. So why are we offering a discount just so someone can afford it? Either they got to figure out how they're going to afford it, or that's it. But the things that we shy away from doing, the things that we are scared to do, the things that we overcomplicate, we need to figure out how we can walk away and come back with a simplified solution. Simplified. I think that's my TED Talk. I don't know. I made things so much easier for myself yesterday. But okay, when let's go back to me saying there's certain things we're not ready for. When I say that there's certain things we're not ready for, it's our mindset. We have not gotten to the point where we are ready to simplify things because we're so stuck overthinking them. And that's the part we probably need to get past faster, right? Overthinking that people are going to judge us on social media. I am not posting as much as I need to because one, I'm doing all the things. First of all, I think it's absolutely crazy that one person is running a production company. That would be me. And the amount of things that I do in a day and in a week, sometimes I feel like I'm running fast and getting nowhere. But it's not true. I'm doing so many things, but sometimes I just don't see it. Right? Um, and if I would just change my mindset about certain things, I can simplify the process. Okay, I think I wanted to talk about my confession of being seen. Whew. Why do people overthink what people are going to think about them on social media? Right? It's like, I think I posted once this week. That's crazy. I have a whole business. I should be posting it every freaking day. I know this. But if I think about the time it takes me to edit something, I have to deal with clients. I need to prospect. I need to edit. I need to send out invoices. I need to record. I need to sleep. I need to eat. I need to go to the store. I need to pick something up. I need to be a mom. I need to do all the things. And then I need to post on social media. Whew, I'm tired now. I'm just tired from all of that. But how do I simplify it? Maybe I post something that's just a few seconds. I did see somebody that I know post something that was just a few seconds with a caption on it. And it was not overcomplicated. And it wasn't, that post wasn't just about look at the value. The post was, look at me. I'm out here. I'm in the streets. Right? So yes, we want to post the value, but sometimes we just need to post, we're in the streets. This business is in the streets. So if you're looking for a business to do X, Y, Z, be up in those streets and show people that you're outside. Whew. I really got to get better at that. Like I said, I don't know what this episode is called, but maybe it's just a vent. Maybe it's just a business owner's vent. I want to simplify things so that things are in forward motion as opposed to at a standstill because I'm in the process of overthinking. Or I'm in a state of confusion. I'm in a state of discombobulation. I don't know if that's a word, but let's look up what the word discombobulated means, because I know I feel like that all the time. See, Google's listening. Well, discombobulated, confused and disconcerted. What the heck? What the hell? He is looking a little pained and discombobulated. Yes. Oh, I think the hardest part is when you just want to do so much, but you have so much to do, and it's not even that you don't know where to start. You're doing a little bit of everything. And not everybody understands the ins and out of your business. And as a business owner, I think we probably just are hard on ourselves about the things that we're not doing, or we're hard on ourselves about the things that we've yet to complete, or we're hard on ourselves of the things that we've yet to start, which is still what we're not doing. Or we're hard on ourselves of the things that we are avoiding. Still the things that we're not doing. But we feel different. Like the feelings attached to those different scenarios are going to be different. If I haven't started something, I am probably thinking it's not a top priority at the moment, right? Or I could just be scared to do it. We're going into we're in the mids or the tail end of Q2. We have 1 month and 1 week left in quarter 2 of this year. And I really want to think about what are the things that I want to accomplish this year, but how am I going to go after them? And I cannot have the things that were holding me back in Q1 and in Q2, or things that I was overthinking, stop me from getting what I deserve, what I want, what this business deserves. All of me, everywhere, outside, people see me. Hey, 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 I'm out here. I've been doing good. I'm not even going to lie. I've been doing great. But I'm ready to do more. And so I guess my little TED talk is about, are you feeling discombobulated? Stop overthinking. Don't worry about the confused feeling. Be kind to yourself and simplify whatever it is. You will give things 100% at times, but there will be times when you are not giving it 100%, but you're still showing up, right? And as you go through this growing process of learning how to build your business, well, at least that's what I'm doing, that discombobulated feeling will start to fade away. And you will find more clarity in what you're doing, what you want to do, and what you don't want to do. And you will get closer and closer and closer to a grander vision, even if it doesn't seem that clear. Even if it doesn't seem, even if you're not sure what that grander vision is. Grander. Don't know if that's a word either. But even if you're not certain what the overall big vision is. For me, I started with black print. I knew I wanted a podcast, but that wasn't tied to black print. And then black print was an online marketplace for Black owned businesses. And as I was onboarding vendors, their stories sounded so unique that I was like, this is the podcast. And that's where Voices and Vibez started. And as time went on and I went to conferences, and I've probably said this in other shows or somewhere else, the motivational speakers spoke about revenue generating products, and a place that could be rented was one of them. And it made sense because I was renting spaces. And I'm now in the place where I'm still not even actually getting to sit and produce my show as much. Let me change that. It's not that I'm not getting to. I have not. And sometimes it's because I don't know what to talk about. But other times I'm just too busy, or I don't have my face and everything done up. So I'm not camera ready. But now I'm producing shows. And I love it. I love it. And you know, the thing is, when I started Black Print, I did more than produce. I was going to say I did more than produce shows. Wait. When I started Black Print, we actually were creating commercials. And it was a lot of fun. And now I find us producing more than just shows, and I love it. And it's a different space, and I think I needed to be mentally ready to be outside, mentally ready to be in front of the cameras more, mentally ready to stop overthinking, to get through that discombobulated state of confusion. I could see, so it can be clear. I feel like it's me kind of like coming out of the smoke, coming out of the fog, and just seeing a clearer picture of where I want to go. And some parts of the vision have been there from before. I just needed to get past myself and get ready. I just needed to get out of the confusion. And let me state this. That discombobulated feeling is going to come and go. Because I thought about recording this podcast from this morning. I was like, I think I thought about it yesterday. But I was making my bed this morning and I was thinking, even though I'm going to talk about confusion and coming out of confusion, there will be multiple stages in your business where you will constantly feel confused. So today, I feel a little bit more clear. Last week, I felt completely discombobulated. 2 weeks ago, I felt completely discombobulated. I feel like I've had a cloud of things, and I'm doing the things to get out of this cloud, or I'm just doing all the things, and there's just all this confusion. Probably more like, if I was to give a visual, it's probably more like a tornado of things just moving around. There's the cloud there, there's the wind, but things just moving around. And I'm just floating. I'm just floating. But it will come and go. And I'll need to remind myself, and you will need to remind yourself, that the discombobulated state of confusion is temporary. And it is a part of the process to get where you're going. So now I think I know the name of this podcast. Are you discombobulated? Do you feel confused? Is your business driving you crazy? It's going to come and go. It's going to be crazy. And if I'm wrong, for all those that are far ahead of me, feel free to drop it in the comments. But I do believe it is a part of the process, and it's how you get to clarity. It's how you see the things you like and you do not like. It's how you understand things. It's what pushes you. It's what keeps you curious. It's what frustrates you, but it is what gets you closer to a goal. And that goal is success. Whatever it looks like to you. Do not get discouraged from feeling discombobulated. I've never said that word so many times, but I think that's it. I think that's what it is. Try to simplify and just remember it's part of the process. And just keep your head up and keep it pushing. Because what you want wants you, and that success that you want, or this lifestyle that you want, while you're doing what you're doing in your business, it is coming right for you. I do believe you're supposed to believe you're already there. Right? So, there. I recorded something. I'm going to drop this tomorrow. I'm not even going to wait. I'm just going to drop this tomorrow. I don't even know if I'm going to watch this, but I'm going to go home now, and I am going to totally schedule this for tomorrow. We're getting closer and closer to our goal, and I think that is an amazing thing. All right, this has been another episode of Voices and Vibes, and I don't know what else to say with that, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you. Just enjoy yourself. Enjoy the process. Trust the process. Oh my goodness. One of my son's coaches used to always say that. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Just trust it. You will get out of that discombobulated state. And we can laugh about it and talk about it in another episode. And when you get there again, don't worry. I'll be talking about it in another episode. All right. Have yourself a wonderful evening. Take care.